Howdy, folks, how are y'all doing? Come here and welcome back to our Minecraft Be Happy Let's Play adventure, where we are here with a new episode and a host of new comments from you folks. You guys have made some fantastic suggestions, and these are the reasons that I do not like recording more than 2 or 3 of these at a time, because I've gotten some fantastic feedback from you folks letting me know all kinds of cool information. Oh my god, oh, you folks are in for a treat today. Mufasa!
Hello, Cobb. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, welcome to the island. What brings you by?
Ralph said you could use one of these. Said you needed one pretty bad. So I brought it for you.
I love you, Mufasa. Have I told you that?
You've mentioned it a few times. You helped me your life, you know. I lost my wings for you.
You certainly did. Oh man, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh.
Why are you laughing?
I'm just happy to see you in such high spirits. And how'd you get here anyway?
I've gotten some new wings, a jetpack. Now I can fly again. It's pretty fantastic.
All right. Well, it's been good. Are you here keeping an eye on me?
No, other members of the Order are doing that. Or should I say the Remnant now?
Oh yeah, that's right. You joined the Remnant. You're with Ralph and all of them now.
Yes, indeed. Best be going now. Quite busy. Lots of cows to look over, you know.
Do I need to explain what just happened there, or can we just go on with our lives and not worry about it? That was Mufasa. There he goes. What a guy, Mufasa. King of the cows. He's a bit of an odd one. He first showed up in I think it was Sky Factory 2 on Survival Island, where he showed up and he dropped off some cow people to keep an eye on me, keep me safe, and now it's raining.
It's getting my hide wet.
What? I don't think we need to go any further into that. If you're curious about Mufasa, he lost his wings, the poor guy. They got clipped off when that mother clucker attacked. King of the chickens. It was a weird series. Glad it's over. Nice to see Mufasa is back. He did, of course, join the Remnant after that little incident, and he's now working with Ralph and all of my buddies, and it looks like they got us a genetic template. Well, fantastic. We can now finish up this quest with the genetic template. How do I do it? Where did it go? It's right here. Genetic template. Here it is. Submit. Can I not? What? Select task. Manual submit. Hello. I've got this thing. Hello. It won't. Hello? It won't take my genetic template. I guess it wants the very specific one. Well, Shrek me. That was maybe I'll figure out how to make it work at another time. We've got a genetic template though, so thank you on that one, even though it was a bit of a waste of time. Now, as I was saying, I got some fantastic comments, like this one from Dada Purple, Dada Purple, who suggested that I remove those ugly chunks of cobblestone, which I didn't intentionally leave behind, and replace them with glowstone, which I think is a fantastic idea, because it'll look, first off, much nicer. Although, now that we've taken that down, I think the portal looks just fine by itself, but some extra glowstone wouldn't help at all. It'll keep the area lit. Maybe not up top, because I'm too lazy to do that, but maybe down here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We might need to round it out with some at the top. I don't know. We'll make that decision later. Also got a recommendation from Tommy Zoom, who says I should go ahead and make a chisel using a piece of obsidian. Problem is, I don't know if we need obsidian to make a chisel. Oh, look at that, an obsidian chisel. See, I was looking at this one here and thinking, oh, we need that or we need that. But no, look at that. We can make one out of obsidian. Well, Tommy Zoom, you, sir, people like you are the reason that I do these episodes the way that I do them. where I leave enough time for people to leave fantastic comments, like this wall of text Like, this is usually longer than the kind of comments I like to get. I generally like to keep the comments short and sweet. But this one is just full of information, like the fact that our energy cell is maxed out at 800 input, and these are producing more than that and holding more than that for that matter. And that's kind of an obvious thing. I should have noticed that myself, but I tend to be a bit scatterbrained, so I didn't. Also, suggesting the industrial apiary, because it's a little bit faster. Suggesting how we could get out of... Well, I guess that technically didn't specifically say I should use the industrial apiary. Said it would be more fun for me to use the classic, but also giving me some clues how to cheat my way through this book here, which I might have to do. I do have a genetic template. Look, the remnant, I should say, went through the effort of getting me one of these and dropping it off. So I could just throw it over the edge and then clear it out in the book. Would that be acceptable? Folks, that's going to be... I'm going to do a poll, because I've got polls now on YouTube. I'm going to put a poll on this one. Should I go ahead and cheat through this portion of the book? And if so, what kind of a sacrifice should I make to make it still feel legitimate? So vote in that poll if you know how. We should build a bed, because it's dark and it's rainy, and we have the materials to build a bed. I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. I mean, if it gets to the point where we need more wool, we can just build like a monster trap and get some spiders to spawn, and then we'll get some more. There we go, much better, and the sun is shining now. Look at that, a little bit of sleep to clear out the rain. We did sleep on a bed in the open in the rain, so that was probably not the best call. And if we need more wool, we can just build a monster spawner and get some string or something of the sort, and that will take care of our situation, so it's not that big a deal. Now, we are going to go ahead and get that piece of obsidian. Just one, please. This is a long process. We just got to be patient, though. Any second. Now, there we go. Switch back to cobblestone. We will take our... Oh, no. Goodness gracious. They're almost out of space in here. Well, that's not that big of an issue. I'm not going to worry about it. We've got plenty in there, so whatevs. Cool! Check that out. Okay, so now we should be able to make our fancy cobblestone. Not like that, though. I forget. Do you right-click? That's what you do. And then you make... Which one are we using? Ooh, there's a lot of good ones in here. I think that this is the one that we've got, though. So we'll go ahead and... Yep, that's matched up. All right, well, sweet. I wonder if I can also turn these into slabs. No, you may not. I'm not allowed to. But at least I've got a nice material for the flooring moving forward. And I think we're going to probably use that. Let's go ahead and make up a batch of it, because we might need some later today. I don't really know what we're doing today. Look at that. Perfect. Whole batch of it. Awesome. So we're ready for expansion in the future. Thank you for that comment. And what else? The watering... Oh, and that big block comment that I mentioned before from Rockman. I'm not even going to try with the last name. I'm sorry. Mentioned that seeds grow during the daylight. Just seeds. Has nothing to do with the watering can, which explains why the seeds wouldn't grow during the night, but the trees would. Nothing to do with the watering can. I think that's... I mean, that's not all the comments, but that's the ones that kind of stood out to me. If you got some more tips, definitely comment them down below, and I will take a look at them. Now, today, we're going to open up our quest book. I'm still a little bit upset about this. I really want that genetic... gosh darn it! But I did, however, get... I think the consensus was do industrial apiaries, because they're easier. Kylo, why are you barking? Kylo is under my desk barking. He is interrupting a video. Kylo? Oh, he's trying to... Him and the cat are playing. The consensus was apiaries would be funnier, but I should probably go with industrial apiaries because they would be better. Now, I wasn't really paying attention for most of the first few episodes of this, in case y'all didn't notice. If I'm not wrong, though, doesn't the industrial apiary require redstone to operate? And at which point did they mention that? Was it missing carpenter, bees, basics of bees? Oh, look at this. If you don't know how to play, I can help you and try to teach you how this works. First, let's see the House of the Bees. This is an industrial apiary from Gindustry. I don't think I ever read this, or if I did, I don't remember. You can put your princess and drones in it, and it will just breed the bees. Sometimes you will get some combos and some spare bees, but pay attention, some bees don't produce spare bees. They have fertility equals to 1. You can change that with some machines. We will talk about that in the next quest. So we got the industrial apiary, and then I guess the next step discussed it. Once you have some spare bees, you can mutate them. You can do this by yourself, but it will take a lot of time since it randomly mixes the aspect of the bees. For example, meadows plus rocky equals common. Manually, it would take many generations to get the active and inactive states to both be common. So after you turn in the industrial apiary, use these two new machines to mutate the bees, put them side by side, and the mutagen producer will auto output to the advanced mutagen producer, and put the bees in the advanced mutron, Mutatron, the machine needs a princess and a drone. The results will appear below. Sometimes multiple bees will... All right, we have to have a block of redstone to get these working, right? But how do we... What is the... Shrek me. I'm confused, and I know you folks will explain it for me. We're gonna go with industrial. We're gonna... Yes! And we have a whole host of new bees. Like, we've got a ton of bees now. So many bees. Great. We're gonna stick them all in here, potentially mix them up and be confused. I'm okay with that. Wait, what was that? No, that's not what we need, darn it. I got hopeful there for a second. Okay, so we got that one completed. Next up, productivity. With these bees, you can now start producing some combos, but it's slow. In this quest, you will get some frames and productivity upgrades. They will increase the probability of getting combos and specialty products. So we have to get honeycomb and damp honeycomb. And in order to do that, I guess we have to place down our apiaries, power them, and put bees inside of them. I won't lie, I did cheat a little bit. I looked at a tutorial on YouTube. Dun, dun, dun! That's right, I did look up some stuff outside of the... Ow! Good grief, stop it, Kylo. That was my leg. If it's not the cat, it's the dog. Constantly, I'm being attacked by something. As I was saying, I did look up a little tutorial online. I didn't spend a whole lot of time there. But I did spend a little bit of time there. And from what I understand, we put bees in here, and then they produce stuff. No queen. Energy required. 20 RF per tick. Temperature normal. Humidity normal. So I guess I put 2 bees here. A queen bee and a regular bee. Okay, we've got a rocky princess. Do we combine that with a rocky drone? Is that what we do? We got a rocky queen. What do we do with the rocky queen? Hello. Anybody. Always on. Enable on redstone. Disable. Always on. You want this one? No, you don't want this one. Kylo, what is this you've got? What is this you're chewing? This is a cable. I have to get my cat and dog out from under my desk. They're chewing up cables. I'll be back in a second. Alright, well, I brought him a beanbag that he used for all of 5 seconds, and now he just looks sad and confused. Hopefully he'll stay out from under... now the cat's there! This is ridiculous. We're gonna power through. We're gonna do the best that we can here. I'm gonna take a risk. Pristine stock. Short life. I don't want to do this, because I don't know what's gonna happen. I need to read more. Alright, I did a little bit more reading, and at the end of the day, I've learned nothing. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna see what... Oh gosh, something is happening. It's happening. Here it goes. Oh, we have a rocky queen now. That's it? That's... Have we... What? Is that all we... Is that all what... What has that accomplished? We have a queen now. What do we do with that? Do I have other rocky things? Do I have anything else that's vaguely rocky? We got more... A meadows drone. We've got a forest drone. What do I do with these? Oh no, have I made a mistake? I don't know what to do here, folks. I'm confused. If you put it in an apiary, it will start producing combs and spare drones for you. Bees have characteristics. They will work at night in caves. They need specific... Oh, hold on a second. Okay, it's starting to come together now. So we've got these apiaries here, right? Okay, alright. Alright, let's read this together, okay? Now you have a common queen. If you put it in an apiary, it will start producing combs and spare drones for you. But why? Because bees have characteristics. They can work at night in caves. They need specific types of flowers and have different fertilities. In this case, the common bee has fertility too. You can analyze it with a beealyzer. This means that in your breeding, when the bee finishes, it will give you 2 drones, and the princess, of course, if you want to blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, that's not important. What we do know is if we put this guy in here, somewhere, where do I put her? Where do I, what does this say? Energy, no queen. Queen. Is something going to happen? Is she doing something? Is anything happening right now? I think it said that she needed, like, what, flowers? Do we have any? We have flowers. What kind of flowers do we have? Where do I put the flowers? Do I plant the flowers around it? Where did they go? They're up here, right? Okay, we got 4 flowers. 4 whole flowers. We got to plant them nearby. All right. I still not entirely sure I understand what's happening. And I'm sure, there's one thing I'm sure of, it's that you folks are raging in the comment section right now. Come, you're not doing it right. And I appreciate that. Keep those rage comments coming. But do wait until the end of the episode to see if maybe I figure something out. I'm not a complete incompetent. I may get somewhere. Is that one of my death chests down there? Convenient as that. Right, I might get something right here, folks. Like, don't completely count me out. I've had luck before. And all I need is a little bit more luck now. I mean, I admit in the past I've had some trouble. I admit I've never been the cleverest boy. But today I've read some books and I'm starting to understand the things that I need to do. I'm not some poor, unfortunate soul. Actually, yeah, I am. I really am just a poor, unfortunate soul. I don't know what's going on here. All right, some dirt. Put some dirt right here. Right? Can we put flowers in dirt, or does that have to be like a grass thing? And do I have grass seeds? Because I know that's a thing in certain mod packs. Sugarcane, potato, carrot. All useful. None of them useful right now. Perfect. Look at that, flowers, some poppies. Okay. Perfect, it's doing something. Something's happening. Oh man, this is great. I need to fix this, because this is an accident waiting to happen. I don't have enough to go all the way back across, but if we can just kind of... There we go. Fill in this area. Perfect. All right. This is going great. We've got a rocky comb. Nothing's happened over here yet. They didn't want a rocky comb, though. What did he want specifically? Honeycomb and a damp comb. I'm going to guess we get those from a... Which one of you would produce... You'd probably produce a damp comb. Forest Meadows Queen. Which one of you is going to produce just regular, like... Probably meadows. You look like you would produce honey. You, out of there. Sorry, princess. Putting you in. It's nighttime. Not bright enough. Not daytime. That's fine. You switch out. You do your thing. You two, I mean, I'm probably not supposed to switch these out mid-go, but I've already done it. If I put down some glowstone, would that illuminate the situation, as it were, and perhaps keep these guys going? I don't want to put it right on top. Maybe if I just kind of... Well, I hear birds outside in real life. That's disturbing. No one wants to hear that. Put some glowstone up here. How about now? That's still very much... sky obstructed. Okay, well, that's a lesson learned. Well, I guess what we could do is just go to bed, and then in the morning, we'll see where we are. Okay, bright and early, sunshine, always on, good, yes, you. Yes, queen. Yes, honeycomb, it worked. You? Come on, water. Give us some soggy stuff. It's starting to sound a bit inappropriate, isn't it? All right. While we're waiting, I don't know how long this will take, but while we're waiting, I wish I had more flowers because I think that kind of helps things get along. Like, and we definitely want things to get along. There we go. All right, we'll expand this out a bit, and if I can find more plants, I don't know if... Look at all the little bees flying around. I saw them earlier, but I just wasn't registering that there's little bees going around. That is pretty stinking awesome. We need to get more plants over there, though. I don't know if there's anything else we have. Like, will they go nuts for melons? Pumpkins? I don't know. I've never dealt with bees before. This is a whole new experience for me. Maybe I should try. If I just put, like, a sapling down. A little jungle sapling. What's gonna happen? Click. Anything accelerated? Probably not. I wouldn't think so. But, I mean, there's no harm in trying. This is getting cluttered over here. I think we were probably expected to do this over here, where the water and the lily pads are. Now, folks, if you're watching, now is a good time to comment down below. Hey, Cub, here's what I know about bees. They like these plants, and then we'll totally integrate it into next week's episodes. But I gotta have those things now, in advance, because otherwise, I won't know, and I need to know. And it's like priority number 1 here, is knowing. Look at this. Production modifier plus 30. Okay, hold on a second. If we break that, what does that get us? Production modifier is still 30. Well, okay then. What else are there? Like a flowering chance, 10%. I don't know what that means. Lifespan modifier, 20%. Territory, 9 by 6 by 9. Okay. So these seem to be going about the same, except for flowering chance. I don't know what that means. Should I put down some more dirt over here? Or is that really going to help me in any meaningful way? I'm not sure what plants I should put down. I can't imagine bees would be interested in mushrooms. They're kind of making it way over here, though. Do you think they'll be... Okay, a bee flew by that lamp, and it looked like something moving for a second. I got a hair bit panicky. This is... Yes! A damp... Okay, look at that! Hey, look, folks! I know what I'm doing. I've got... Oh, snap. Okay, I need some more from both of you, please. More honeycomb and more damp comb. ASAP. Well, jeez. Having one... Proven frame and productivity upgrades. Look, little apiaries, you little powered monsters, you. If you could just hurry on your way, that'd be great. I haven't gotten any new drones out of you. I'm not entirely sure. What is this? A speed upgrade. Increases the rate at which it... Oh, no, we don't need that. That's not helpful. Keep doing your thing there, bees. I'm going to... There's no other plants. There's nothing else I can do. Unless I put wheat over there, but what's it going to do with wheat? Nothing. I can't imagine it'll do anything with wheat. Alright, look, I got some seeds here. They're wheat seeds. I realize that's not the most exciting thing. But in case you're interested, there they are. And look, I'll even water them for you. I mean, again, I don't know if you'll be interested. But here they are. That doesn't seem to make any difference. I've put those over there. Ah, cool, we got another one of these, though. That's a good deal. Shall I, like, water these? There we go. Look at this, guys. We're watering bees. That's not doing anything, is it? Stock standard tree. Little bit of water. Look at this. This is going to totally block out our solar panels and our apiaries from skyward view. So this is probably a dumb idea. But I've already started. Be ashamed to back up now. Come on, little guy. Come on. There we go. Look at that tree. We're now blocking sunlight. Yeah, I figured we would be. Okay, we'll fix that. Don't worry. We'll just break out these leaves. Look at that. Beautiful sunshine. Plenty of sunshine heading your way. We're doing way better on these damp combs than we are these standard honeycombs. Could I put like another... Should I put another thing in here? Are we supposed to like breed? I don't know if we're supposed to be breeding them. Like if I put a Meadows drone in there with the queen, would that be a bad thing to do? Oh, well, nothing's happening. So I guess it hasn't hurt anything. Same time. Let's see. Energy required. Temperature normal. Productivity, flowering, lifespan, territory. Yeah, I guess there's nothing to worry about here. Just let it keep doing its thing. As long as it's still got the sunlight and plenty of electricity, I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Leave this guy back in here with his other bee buddies. Bee-uddies. Oh. Just now noticed that this thing was not producing at all. I guess it did go ahead and start creating a second piece of obsidian and therefore consume all of this stuff. Because there's another piece of obsidian in here. And there we go. This is running again. Excellent. You, though. No more honeycomb from you. Oh, geez. How long does this take, really? You know what else? I don't think that tree's helped anything. I really don't. I don't think it's helped at all. Oh, look at that. That's done. So we now have a new Meadows Princess and 2 Meadows drones. All right. And then this one's probably done. We got 3 water drones and a water princess. Now, do we put them back in there and get another queen and do all this again? Surely there's a better way. And in fact, I'm pretty positive there is, but I don't know what it is. So I guess we take Meadows Princess with unknown genome and unknown drone, put them both in there. That'll give us another queen. Yeah, there we go. We'll let her do her thing. I guess she's processing or whatever it is she does. Normal number or energy. It's not giving me all those same modifiers it was before. Meadows Queen, I don't know if this one's better or worse than the last one, to be honest with you. Alright, well, it's a learning experience for me here. It's trial, it's error. We're getting another one, though. Perfect. Water Queen. Great. Keep doing your things individually, you 2 ladies. I'll just be over here continuing to be confused. Oh, good, look at you. You're catching up with our... well, maybe you aren't. Okay. Sorry, I'm still reading. I'm trying to make sure I get everything here. What is this? Help? These are basic quests. Some quests give you items that can help you boost productivity. Read the tests. Here are the 5 quests, starting with basics. What's cherry coconut chocolate bar if I give you a cobblestone? Why? Okay. Thank you. I don't... Cool. Awesome. Can I get more? No, I can't. Alright, that's fine. Okay, well, we got more metal drones and another Meadows Princess. Pristine stock unknown. Don't know anything about these 2 little guys. We'll put them in there with this princess. And we've got the same once again from here. Again, feeling like I'm doing this wrong, but being too impatient to figure out how to properly do it. Look, I gotta make the most of this time because there's nothing else going on. I'm just literally sitting around waiting on bees to produce things. It's not a particularly entertaining episode. I'm sorry about that, folks. I wish there was more to do, but there isn't. You're not doing anything, you tree. You're a deceitful tree. Get out of here. Can I use bone meal on dirt? And if so, will that give me grass? I don't have any bone meal is the problem. Yeah, I don't have any. That's... do I need to spawn some monsters and get some?